Hi everyone, I'll be showing you today the top 10 most popular functions, and I'll be breaking them down into separate videos. So the first one is going to be the sum function, and let's see what Microsoft has to say about sum. The sum function adds values. You can use individual cells, references, ranges, or a mix of all those things. So the way you use it, and we're not going to wait for the media to load, is you say equals sum, and then you tell it about your ranges to be summed. So the actual syntax is sum requires one number or a reference, and everything else is optional, and I'll be showing that to you in a moment. The first number you want to add, again, it could be something like 4 or a cell reference or a cell range. Anything else is optional, and they look exactly the same. So things to keep in mind: you can use typed in numbers like these, but usually it's not a wonderful idea because you could encounter typos, and you could possibly end up having things that are not meant to be summed up. So generally avoid any of these combinations of 1 plus 2 or a plus b. It's not good. Also, as it shows you here, you could have an issue with trying to sum up something that's not a number. So obviously the character a is not a number, and if you attempt to do that, you will get an error. Now, on the other hand, if you use ranges, which is what he's showing you here, if you have an invalid character in between, it gets ignored. So 1 plus 3 is 4, and a gets ignored. Also, if you use individual references and then you end up deleting a column, you will get a different error. So in this case, apparently whatever used to be in column B has been deleted, and it's been replaced with what used to be in column C, but that no longer really works here, so you get a reference issue. Again, if you do this with range, you're not going to have this problem. Also, if you add in a new column, your formula is not going to be updated, and we'll go through all of these in a moment. So you could miss out on new values, while if you're using a range and you insert a column or a row, your range gets updated. So how we all do this? Okay, so I'll be now showing you exactly what it's been on about. So one option is the individual stuff, and that isn't needed, and the other is the ranged values. So if I now happen to change both of these to a character, that one is going to throw an error because of course adding a is not an option. This one ignores it. If I delete this row, you'll get a different issue because whatever used to be in B3 is now gone, whereas again this one handles it quite well, no problems. If I go back to my original here and I insert a new row and call it, I don't know, dog and plum, and say 20, you'll notice 170 will not be changing because it's ignoring whatever is here. And here, while I had it gone, you'll find if I type in 20, it gets updated. So basically, as Microsoft says, use this logic, don't use this logic. Okay, that was sum.